Okay guys, we're back out here. I'm gonna give this thing a test. Harbor Freighter. Little hand sandblaster, glass bead or something or other to do this little area right here. Which was behind the molding. Let's see what it does. Either it's gonna work or not work. So, then I'm gonna work on the window. So, just came out, outside from watching the You Dizzy live show. I guess it was another good show. I wound up, we didn't go out this week with the guys, and I wound up falling asleep. So I caught like the last 15 minutes. The last 15 minutes was good. How's that? With Captain Jerk and Wally Wheels and Dizzy and the Maid. So next week I'm definitely going to be going out, so I'll probably definitely miss it. With that said, let's give this a shot. And my question to you, Dave, was, I wasn't, not that I'm not looking to get on the show, I was asking how do I do a live show? I'd like to do a live show. I already got someone that would read the comments and maybe do some things and actually like work and just talk while we're working or something or other, I don't know, something. A something show. Okay guys, it's just laying there, no clips. But I figure if I could push it and it's below this lip, we should be good. It keeps popping out on the top. We got this pretty good around here. Obviously we'll do some finalization when we skim it. But the glass is in, the depth seemed right. The depth wasn't equal all the way around, even when I measured it. If you guys remember, I put numbers all around it. And the average depth from the outside of the glass to the inside was about a ½ inch. So I just got anywhere from 475 to like 510 is going around. So, and just so you know, the structure isn't straight either. There's a lot of divots in that. So this is what I used. I used 3/16 thick stuff. Beautiful. And I thought I bought a size too big. This is the exact size I needed. I don't know if it says it anywhere on here. No, it doesn't say it on here. All I know is there was quarter, there was 5/16 and 3/8. This is 3/8. So I measured the glass. The glass was a little bit thicker than a quarter, so I mean a little bit thicker than an eighth. I thought the glass was 3/16, so I went with this knowing it would compress a little bit. And for how wide the stuff was that I pulled out, this looked like a match when I got it, but you're never 100% sure. So that's one step forward, and here's another step back. We're cutting that off. Great. So we got to make a patch there. I cleaned up and then one went through. This is from the front back, so it shouldn't be that big of an ordeal. It was stuff that laid behind the molding and pitted forward back. Pretty much just like this did. And I think the other side did in one spot. So if you put the molding back on, you'd never see it. I am putting the moldings back on, but listen, I'm not going to play that game. So we're too deep into it now. I just like the fact that this thing's starting to look like something. Oh, can't move that until we're done. So we got to work on this now. That's the difference we're talking about. And this actually comes up and then goes back down just a little bit. I actually filed it a little bit. It was worse than that. So basically we're going to spoon it from behind. And I'm going to fill in this void with weld. Then we're going to door glass it and pound it. Some of you guys know, but there's a section from like here to here on my black wagon I replaced. Not from rot. Something rubbed it. Put a line across it, and for the life of me I couldn't get it out because the metal was stretched. No matter how I did it, I could not make it look right. And when I went up to my buddy's house to cut up that 69 2-door to make mine a 2-door, I took the whole roof rail with me. I also took the rockers too, because you never know. They're in pieces, they're like half cut, but they were rust-free rockers. I don't have any rust in mine either, but I know those cars have a lot of rust from rocker problems. So, and I grafted that bad boy in there, nobody ever knew. So like here's a natural seam, where they overlap it, we can make that look a little better, but at least it's got a backing behind it. So, but all I know is it's got a sharp edge, and then they might have spotted it right there. That could crack. So you could actually leave that, or we could put a little weld on there and then door glass it to keep this edge from cracking. So it's going to be the same situation here, except these didn't touch. Still have some pock marking here we got to deal with. I don't want to go too crazy grinding it away when I can treat it. I guess everything lays behind the molding, and that's what I was advised. Let me put the radio lower. When I went on the site, on the forum to ask how to get these moldings off, I got a lot of answers. And most people said if you want the moldings, just tape around them very carefully. And a lot of other guys said, listen, you could do that, but there's rust underneath them. So it's your choice. So me, I just want them gone. I want everything gone. So I'm going to move forward. So with that, I'm going to take this molding back off, put it back in the car where it's safe, and probably just mask up this window and call it today. So not much happened out here today, but it's a day. There you go, all taped up. C-H-O, not homo. See, does anybody recognize the T? Come on, I'll give somebody credit if they recognize that T. Come on, what does that T stand for? So it goes over the O's. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Come on, somebody write in the comments what that T stands for. You can read it better than this one. I think same T. Okay, guys, with that said, we're good to move forward. It's starting to look like a car. Finally, hallelujah, yay. Let's get this quarter panel knocked out. It's tomorrow's task after the show. I'm going to a show in the morning. And that's it. Let's try and get this quarter panel knocked out. Let's try and get that trim off. Okay, that sounds like a lot. More than I'm willing to do already. I can feel it. Okay, guys. The car's sealed up.